I have been so excited about talking to both of you because I am a huge fan of the show. And I have to say, I'm so heartbroken that this is the last season.
Oh.
So, what can fans expect in the final chapter?
Oh my goodness, what can't they expect? I think that fans can expect more action and more emotion than they are probably prepared for. I would say everything that a diehard Sabrina fan would want out of this last season, they will hopefully get. As someone who just likes the show as a viewer beyond actually being in it, I think that part 4 is so satisfying and so cool. So I think people are gonna love it. It's my hot take.
Excitement, love, blood, magic.
Maybe a little blood magic.
Maybe a little.
Not to use a pun or anything here, but you both have worked on some killer sets during this series, and you've also had a lot of practical effects throughout the show. So do you have one that you're really excited about fans seeing in season 4, or do you have one that is just your all-time favorite as you look back on filming this series?
There's an episode called The Weird in this next season or next part, and it's one of my favorite practical effects episodes. There's just a lot of prosthetics in it, and it's really fun. I would say previous stuff that I really loved, when we did The Exorcism, that was super early on. I think that was episode 6 of part 1. All of that was pretty much practical. Uncle Jesse was on wires, chairs were being rigged and flying across the room, wind machines everywhere. So that was pretty cool. That to me is very close to my heart.
I think for me, late nights at Cerberus's Books and Spirits will always sit heavy on my heart, because that was the one real building we got to film in. It was in this real old shop in this tiny town in Canada, and we all got to go there, and it was such a lovely little escape isn't the right word, because it was the opposite of an escape. It was we were getting really, really tuned in to who we were, because you could walk through the aisles and hear the squeaks of the floorboards, and you could see all the very old cracks in the walls, and it was just so real there. And those memories will always really ring true.
Well, my favorite set to walk through is this Spellman house, no question, because it's just a magnificent masterpiece, and Lisa Soper is a brilliant, genius, crazy person for how wonderfully talented she is. So that was truly, truly phenomenal. It's not, when you're in it, it's amazing. All of the little details, everything is just curated to perfection. It's incredible. My favorite place to shoot, though, because I didn't actually shoot a ton in the Spellman house, is the library, Baxter High Library, or Baxter High in general. They built this like a high school. You walk through Baxter High and it feels like you're in a high school.
You got a whole thing built out?
Yeah.
Wow.
So the library scenes, you can walk through. It was amazing. But the library scenes next to the fireplace with the Fright Club hold a special place in my heart, because if you just were to compile all those together, you'd see all the characters grow so much, and all the conversations and the drama and everything. I love the library.
I loved a lot of the looks. I feel like in part 3 I had more looks than in any of the other parts that I had done personally. So there was a devil foot, and I was gold, and I was a wall, and there were so many fun bits in that, and there's a few more in part 4 which I'm excited for people to see too. All the time sitting in the makeup chair with our lovely makeup department, fiddling away in our faces to make stuff and our bodies to make us look creepy or cool or whatever the look may call for, really pays off. It's kind of fun. I'm excited for people to see it.
Well, congrats both of you on an incredible show. It has been a wild ride, one that I'm so grateful to have been able to watch and be a part of as a viewer. So congrats again, and thank you so much for your time today.
Yeah, you too.
Yeah.